If you're new or returning, welcome back to the DGG podcast. My name is Jeffrey, and I'll be the host of today's episode. So I brought on 3 people who want to be talking about their businesses that they're going to be running for Prom. That's happening later this month, April 26th.
Yeah.
2 student photographers, and then we also got somebody who does nails, pastries, jewelry. How would the pastries work?
Like anything you want to buy, just
Yo, can you cater for prom?
I don't think they're gonna allow me because this one time I wanted to cater at a volleyball. Gerald said no.
But imagine there was like a matcha drink dispenser, like like the big jugs that you like.
big jug of matcha.
Hey, someone pay me, I'll pull up. Someone pay me, I'll pull up. Hi, I'm Queenie. I'm a junior and I have 3 businesses. Narilove, NYRIELUV, nails, and then Nari Creations, NYRIE Creations for pastries and jewelry.
Hey, I'm Roderick at Roderick_media, your sports photographer, but also just your daily photographer.
I'm Tyler. I have an account. I'm a photographer. I have an account called Solo Photo Video. So at Solo Photo Video, I do portraits, sports, any sort of pictures you guys want. Yeah. So I started taking photos like during 2020. I was so bored, so I just went outside all the time, especially during like the fires. It was like the orange sky. I thought it was really cool. I remember that specifically. So I was like taking photos of that. And once school got like back in session in freshman year, I was just taking photos of like random stuff. And eventually, I forgot who asked me, but someone asked me to like take photos for their some sort of like party they had. It was like a birthday party. And so I took photos for them. I didn't even have a camera at the time. It was just my phone. And so I took photos for them. And then eventually like word got around that I was taking photos. And so people just began to ask me for like if I could take photos for them. But I didn't have a camera yet. So I had to wait until I actually got my camera, which was like beginning of junior year. But then I actually started taking photos. And I don't know, here we are now. I just book gigs sometimes and take photos.
Were the birthday pics fire from your phone?
Oh.
Like compare it to now when you have a professional camera.
I mean, like the pictures from my phone were actually all right. Like the ones like outside in nature, but indoors, oh my goodness.
Would you do it again?
They're actually bad. Not on my phone, no.
Like hypothetically, let's say you lose your camera. Would you do that? Would you run it back with your
I
phone?
would run it back, but I wouldn't charge them as much because they were actually kind of like
Did you charge?
bad. Back then I didn't, of course. I was just starting. I didn't want to like cause pressure.
I started doing photography a while ago. It was mostly just with my camera, just everyday shoots, practicing editing and things like that, just casual stuff. And then afterwards, I think it was near the end of my sophomore year. My mom had this old Rebel, what's it called? A Canon Rebel T6, I think.
7.
I remember I started just randomly taking photos. I got more interested learning about shutter speed, ISOs, and things like that, just studying it. And afterwards, slowly but surely, I started racking up money from like selling cans, bottles, and things like that, or just overall getting money or like from my dad or like just saving for birthday things and things like that.
Selling cans and bottles?
I sold cans and bottles to get my Sony.
My
Sony
cans
camera.
She has something to say.
My cans and bottles. Like no, because my family, they love supporting other people, right? So then, when he asked for like cans and bottles and stuff, bags on bags every weekend. Yo, call up your boy, come pick it up. He would leave my house in a van.
So you were the trash service.
say
Oh
that.
my god.
I was just recycling. Man.
Okay, so business built on trash.
Do
okay.
you still need some?
No.
Aw.
She still gives you though. Cause like
You never said stop, so they still think that you want.
because I appreciate her mom because she's a very nice person. I think it was the start of 24. I bought my first camera, the Sony A6400.
Copy me, bro.
Okay, buddy. I didn't know you then.
Jesus, bro.
I didn't know you then, bro. You can't tell. But yeah, I started taking pictures slowly but surely. I used to go out to San Francisco a lot and just take pictures with friends and just go out on walks with me and my dad at times. And then from there, I met this really cool guy online. His name was Seb. He's an alumni from last year who took sports photography pictures for most of the team, well, mostly just football and basketball. And he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, Roderick, you should try sports photography." So for when what's it called? Football started doing the scrimmages on their like 7-on-7s during the start of my junior year. I started trying to take photos for them. They came out decent. They weren't bad, but people started recognizing me more and more. And here I am now. I love doing my photography.
Let's get the big question out the way. What are your prices for prom?
Okay, so after a lot of discussion,
Oh, there was a lot of discussion. I think we all heard that.
our price for prom will be $60 per session, and the sessions will be 10 minutes each. So we'll be able to send out a Calendly link. Calendly, it's called Calendly.com, and we'll send out that link on our Instagram pages. So you guys will be able to click that link and be able to schedule a time slot for when you guys want your photos taken. And then it'll be 10 minutes each. Get as many photos as we can take, to be honest. We're going to charge for the time, not for the pictures. So we have a minimum amount of photos. So like at least 10 photos, definitely. But we're definitely going to give you guys as many photos as we can. Just with the amount of people that are going to be booking us for prom photos, we don't want to like have a long session time and not be able to get to everyone. So definitely $60, 10 minutes, at least 10 photos, definitely more than that. Want to describe the locations?
So we were thinking, if it does come to the chance that it does rain on prom night, we'll be doing the sessions at Emerville Mall. But if not, we are going to be near the venue, like around like the beach area, and that's where we'll be taking the photos.
Yeah. There's a beach around. I saw it on maps.
The park.
Yeah. There's a
The
beach,
shoreline.
and so it's not that far from the venue because I know parking's gonna suck at prom too. I looked at the parking lot; it's gonna suck. So we wanted to make sure it was close to the venue. So there's a beach that's right next to the venue. We'll be taking photos there, but of course, if it rains, we'll go to Emeryville Mall because we don't want to take photos in the rain, especially with our, I don't know, people's dresses, our equipment too. That would really suck.
How far is Emery Mill Vault?
Emery Mill Val.
You know what I'm talking about.
6 minutes.
So is it like on the way to?
It's a little bit to the right, but it's near it, close enough that it isn't like too much of a hassle to like go there.
Yeah, that's only if it rains too. I mean, we both want to take photos on the beach because like beach photos are cool, but that's only if it rains. So we have to get like an indoor location, and so that'll be like a last resort. It'll most likely be on the beach. I mean, prom tickets were expensive this year. I didn't want to charge people like right now. That's the thing.
One prom ticket is like $165.
One prom ticket is $145, and then if you get a guest bid, that's $165. So I know people are hurting for money. I'm not trying to.
And prom outfits too.
Yeah, outfits.
Are
So
insane.
people are already spending like $300, $400.
Yeah, I'm lucky I bought mine last year, and so I'm just gonna wear like the same like suit. I'll just change up the shirt and tie.
Would there be like different package prices? Like, what if you just wanted 5 minutes?
I mean, like, we could, but 10 minutes is
10
like
minutes
such
is
like a, it's usually like the amount of time that people stay anyway. Because last time at homecoming, we did a different method where we just took a time slot of like, it was like 3 hours that we were going to be there. And we just told everyone, hey, we're going to be here. If you want photos, show up. And when people did show up, they like showed up for 10 minutes and left. And so that was like the common denominator with everyone that was already there. So 10 minutes is good for like the amount of photos that we're looking for as well. Because even though we have the minimum of 10 photos, we want to do as many photos as we can, because 10 photos that's like one Instagram post. We want to get like more than that out to them, but we just want to make sure that we have that minimum of 10 photos because I don't know, want to have some sort of basis for people know what they're getting.
Are you gonna be able to edit it in time?
Yes, I will be able to edit it in time.
How long will it take for like edited and retouched photos to get sent back to the people?
Okay, that depends on the photographer.
Okay, cool. Well, to be honest, we both know people want to post their photos damn near immediately, but we also know that we don't want to rush it, because I've personally like had situations where people want like photos and I had to like rush them. It never turns out good. So we'll probably be able to send them out. I think it's not the next day, not the day after the event, but the day after that. Yeah. So that's 2 days. 2 days after. Yeah, we'll be able to both send them out. So we'll both send them out at the same time, and you guys will get them. Get the not the raw files, but you'll get like the files to be able to post. So you guys can do whatever you want with the photos after that.
Y'all are shooting the day of prom and not before.
Yeah, we're shooting the day of prom.
I think you guys should also do dates where they're before prom too.
Well, we could do both.
I mean, like we discussed that. We haven't really discussed that actually.
Would before prom be cheaper if you guys were to do it?
I mean, before prom, that would actually be more expensive, because that means we're going out there multiple times, and so that means that
Well, it could just be like one location and one date.
Like a different location.
No, like one, like let's say you choose a Saturday, you would like get everyone that wanted to take it before prom, and you just take them and go.
Oh, like a session, like one session before prom.
Yeah, because I feel like some females might want to get it before, and then on prom they'll just post whatever they have.
More time to prepare.
Yeah, because some girls, speaking me personally, we like to take a long time getting ready because we want to perfect every minor detail. So,
okay.
just a thought.
Another date also?
I mean, like,
we could do that.
I was thinking that if the prom day gets filled up, then we'll roll over to like a day beforehand, because we don't want to just like have people that sign up for like the one day before, and it's only like 2 people that sign up for that, and the rest sign up for the prom day. You know what I'm saying? Because when we go out there, it's not close, but it's not far as well. But it's also still our time, and so especially because we have like a fixed bid, like a fixed bill, us getting paid for that fixed bill, it might not be as worth it to us if it's just like 1 or 2 people going out there on the day before. So we just have to keep ourselves in mind too, because we have time as well.
You
we have
could
other
do like
projects.
a requirement of bookings as well, like minimum of like 15 people, like who are interested in doing like an outside prom thing. Because again, first of all, parking, and it's like
parking's gonna be
and you guys will probably meet up like in the evening or something, right? Like
well, we're not gonna run like
prom.
right into like when prom starts. We're gonna have like a nice chunk of time before prom starts. So probably like we'll end the sessions like definitely like at least a half an hour before prom starts.
I think 40 minutes around there.
Yeah, like at least then.
40 minutes.
Because we're not gonna want people to rush to do the prom stuff.
So tell us what you're gonna be doing for prom.
For
in terms
prom,
of business.
I might I might do a $5 off or a $10 off for press-ons, and then manicures I might just set the overall at like 55, 60. So any length, any design, any charm, 55 manicure.
Yo, this is cheap.
This is a steal, guys. This is a steal, guys.
Wow. How long is like the longest nail? Like
extra long.
How long is it?
Hold on.
Like on the ruler. On the ruler.
Oh,
is
shit.
It like
Hold on.
Or not that the
like how long's the nail? How long's the nail? The nail's that long?
That's the nail?
That's the longest size I
How do you function
offer.
as a human?
Oh yeah.
How did you start?
I started because I seen girls online with like these cute ass nails, and I was like, Mom, can I get nails? And then for 8th grade grad, she took me to a chop shop, which is like nail tech term for a nail salon, and they did a pretty bad job because it was one acrylic. They didn't cut my cuticles. I do cuticles for free. And then the filing was pretty off. Like it wasn't exactly how I pictured the outcome to be. Like I paid $80 for something I would charge $30 for.
What's a cuticle?
It's the dead skin on top of your nail right there. That part.
That has a name?
Yes. And then I've just been doing it by myself, like experimenting, the sizing, the files, colors, everything. I got the necessities, but they weren't like quality. They were like decent quality. And then my friends, since we had like Hoko and stuff around the corner, they're like, "Oh, could you do my nails?" I'm like, "Girl, what you mean? Could I do your nails? I don't trust myself like that." And they're like, "It's okay. I want you to do my nails because they come out good." So then I tried it, and then they liked it. And then I was debating if I should start a business from there on. I started it. I didn't know how to advertise myself because I'm not like extrovert or anything. And then I started with like help of friends and stuff. And then and then I started getting like clienteles and stuff, and then I would do exact replicas. Oh my god. Exact replicas of the inspo, and they would tip.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, problem with me, like I only do like independent stuff, so like my name isn't out there until like a big event happens. Like, oh, I'm back, guys, and then everyone's like, what? Oh, I remember you, and like it takes them a while because I only do like stuff out of school. I do stuff outside of school. That's why.
And it's because you don't post that much. You gotta set up
No,
your
the
online
problem is
portfolio so people
the problem is
know.
a lot of them say like, oh, I don't feel comfortable sharing my stuff on social media. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Well, it's also like you could censor their face. You could also.
Bro, I'm not about to post like some sort of censored face. Like it's like a criminal like investigation
if
photo.
If they're comfortable enough, you could probably do like faceless.
You could also.
Could you do back
like
shots?
For his
What?
You back shots when you take pictures of the back.
Calm down, Tyler.
Oh.
Calm down.
Wait, what is the fastest time you guys can edit a photo? A single photo.
A single photo?
A single photo.
5 minutes.
Okay, if the lighting's good, I could do that in like
everything is
minute.
perfect. You just have to edit. Wait, No, everything is horrible. It's last minute.
Everything's horrible.
Everything's horrible. You gotta edit
Okay,
it
well,
last
the-
minute.
the longest-
exposure on their
That
face.
picture's
is,
not getting
dark.
taken,
There's
bro.
no,
That picture's not getting sent out.
shadow
Picture's
on
not
it.
getting-
Okay, if I have to send it out, the longest I've taken on one photo, I've taken 2 hours on a photo before.
That's too
On one photo.
I think that's doing too much.
That's way too much, bro.
It was a great photo.
And you want to
if it was a great photo, it wouldn't have taken 2 hours.
Guys,
The
he
composition
said
was
trust
great.
the process.
The composition was
Oh,
great, but
okay.
my exposure was
Okay,
not on point for that
So
one.
how did?
Oh.
Okay, we're wrapping up.
We got the hint, Mr. Silva.
The fastest I could do a press on nail order is the day before the event. Anyways,
Ooh. What about you guys?
2 days after the event, we got it.
2 days.
2 days after the event or one day before
Okay.
the event.
Prom happens, not the next day, but the day after.
Okay, so what if somebody misses the date or they miss out on a booking, right?
We have
But
Instagram.
they
Just
still
DM
want
us.
prom photos.
Just DM us. You guys can work with us.
We're flexible.
Yeah,
like
we're definitely flexible.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want photos, not even for like just for prom, we do photos for like a lot of other
anything.
stuff. I do photos for like clothing, like I've done one clothing brand before, but like people like do clothing brands.
You're willing
sometimes.
to do it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like portraits, parties. We both do stuff like that. So if you guys want stuff like that, we're good.
Yeah, like 15.
And what about you?
For what?
When can you do nails? Just like anytime?
I can do nails anytime. But if you want it like the day before an event, you're paying an extra like $5 fee.
Like
Which is a steal.
rush order fee.
Yeah.
basically.
She's lying.
I'm gonna be gone for the summer. I'm
Just
gonna be doing my
$100
thing.
just
So if you want
for
summer nails, book before May.
I agree. That's perfectly fine.
I agree.
They called you a liar.
Oh,
Who said that? Who said that?
accusations.
All right, guys.
False accusations.
Wrap it up.
Let's
Wrap
go,
it up.
wrap it
Wrap it up. There's a farewell dance, right?
A
A
what?
farewell dance, like in like May.
Are we doing a farewell dance?
Because
Are you guys gonna be taking pictures? Are you gonna be doing
Wait,
nails?
Wait, what's a farewell dance?
sidetrack
Oh,
because
yeah.
my band was thinking about performing at the farewell
Do
dance.
it.
At the farewell dance.
Do it. Do it.
Any seniors out there? Show me your school ID, and I got you with a discount, extra discount
For farewell.
for farewell.
For farewell.
Just saying.
We'll probably be taking